We've been camping for over 30 years and we had to learn the hard way that these vent covers are susceptible to UV damage and dry rot, and they will tear apart.
Today, we're going to put a Camco vent cover on and show you how to do it. Here's the Camco vent cover. Comes with the brackets, the nuts and bolts, everything you need. So from this, we need a few tools, a drill motor and a drill bit. Things you need to do this. The hardware pack that comes with it. It's got some small screws. You can see that. You need a drill bit just bigger than those small screws. The smaller the hole, I always like, the better. So you'll need that. You'll need a 7/16 socket, or you could use a pair of pliers and 11/32, a little ratchet, a drill motor, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a pencil. That should be everything we need to put this stuff up. When you first get up, lay this out. You're going to center it over your vent, but you want to make sure that you have that. You see it has these notches here and here. That's where your bolts will go. You don't drill anything into the rubber. You're mounting it into the side of the metal, and then the brackets hold it here. You want to make sure that this metal and some of these holes line up. So if I go to about right there, I can see this hole lines up with metal and this notch lines up with metal. So that's where I want to be. We're going to put that up just like this. We're going to measure off the back of the camper. If you're somewhere in the middle, there you can put these on all your vents. If you're somewhere else, you can measure whatever you can. You just want to square it up. So this side is at 5.5 inches. Now this side is at 5.5 inches to the corner. Measure twice, a little bit off. Now we're even. So once we're even, we can mark our holes. Here, and then mark this side. I think it's going to be one of these back holes. So now then, we pull that up. We take our brackets, we line them up. So now we should be good. I'll have one bracket that I mount right here. Take a Sharpie, mark the side. I'll have a bracket that we mount right here. See, I made sure that this bracket and where I marked that my carriage bolts will go. If you look, you can see that my bracket, it lines up with over the holes I marked where the bolts to hold the vent cover on are. You mark it there, that's where we're going to drill holes. Up here. So now then, we've got those marked. I got to go downstairs and crank this all the way up so I can get to the inside to do what I have to do. Now we need a drill bit. Take a drill bit, take one of our brackets, lay it back up. Line up our hole, make sure where we're going to go. You don't want to drill in the wrong spot. The thing that's cool about these vents is you put nothing through the roof. You bolt it here, so then all of the holes you drill are here where it's going to be protected from water intrusion, so you don't have to worry about that. We're going to take our drill, line it up where we want. Make our first hole. We got to drill 4 holes. And then you find the hardware for it. This comes with all the nuts and bolts you need. These bolts will get you'll take the small bolt, the small screw, you put a flat washer on the outside. Then you have this lock washer. I think they actually intended you to put the flat washer on the outside. We will take on the inside, we put this little split washer or a lock washer. And then we start a nut. Before you tighten this up, you can get everything started. Before you tighten this up, these are called carriage bolts. They slide in from the bottom, and that's what's going to hold your vent on. So now that one's in place, we can take our little socket, or you could use a wrench if you wanted, or a pair of pliers, but we just need to tighten this bracket in place. And we'll do that 3 more times. Okay, so that's the end of that part. Now I have to go downstairs, crank the vent back down, and then we'll put the cover on. Probably 15 years ago, when the boys were all little, we bought our first fifth wheel. We started in a tent, a pop-up, and a small travel trailer, and we had a used fifth wheel. The first weekend after we had it was the coldest week of the year. It was in February, and we decided to go camp. First night at the campground, I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I come into the bathroom and I look up and I see stars, and it is freezing cold. So I reach up, I crank and crank and crank, and nothing happens. So I climb up on the roof, find a cooler, lay a cooler over the top of the hole, and we make it through the night. And then the next day we had to get a vent cover put on. That is why I started using these Camco vent covers. So if this thing is out of the sun, and I'm not going to have to worry about it getting dry rotted and tear it up. Plus, if I forget and leave this up, rain won't be raining in if it rains during the night. This is cranked down. Now it's time to install our cover. You go and line up all of these bolts, get them down through the holes where you marked. Your cover is there. The next step is to put flat washer, split washer or lock washer, and a nut. This hardware is all stainless steel. You don't have to worry about it rusting and messing up the top of your camper. We just tighten this one down. We're going to get them all tightened, just finger tight. And then we're going to take our tape measure and make sure we're still squared up before we tighten everything down. Okay, double check our measurements. This one is about 5 3/8. So that way we're even. I want to look at these brackets and make sure they're pretty even here and there, front and back. So you can see I've got about just 1/4 of an inch here. Other side, I'm right at 1/4 of an inch. Same on the back. So these should be ready to cinch down. .7/16 socket. The carriage bolt will hold itself on the bottom. These come with instructions, but I've put these on every camper we've had since our very first camper. And so I don't really use the instructions anymore. You can buy them tinted that we've put on a couple because you can block sunlight that way, but this one is in the bathroom. We actually bought these a while back for another camper, and then we decided to trade it instead of put these, and so I never put them on, so I had this in the shed. That's why it's a little bit dirty, but it's still functional, and now it's installed. We don't have to worry about our little vent cover dry rotting. We don't have to worry about leaving it open. When we get in the shower, we crank it open so the steam will pull out and turn on the little fan. Now, if I forget and don't close it back after the shower and it comes a rainstorm, I don't have to worry about water getting into our camper.
And when we crank up the vent, it is not straight to the sky. It's protected by this vent cover so that rain cannot get in. You can vent your bathroom and shower with this vent fan, and have it on with no rain problems.
You can get these in several places. You can order them online. You can, I think Walmart, some Walmarts carry them, some don't, depending on what kind of camper section they have. You can order them from Amazon. Yeah, these are Camco vent covers.